27. We now have 3 rounds in the PFC light heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting to my left out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a record of 1 win against no defeats. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighed in officially at a ready 205 pounds. Joining us from Clarksville, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, here is Rakim Bishop Telley. And across the PFC steel, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He's a freestyle fighter holding a record of 1 win against a single blemish. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighed in officially at a ready 205 pounds. Fighting out of right here in Frisco, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Kyler KB Fairchild.
Light heavyweight matchup. Kyler Fairchild taking on Rakim Telley. 3 5-minute rounds of non-stop action, and anytime the light heavyweights are in the cage, you don't want to blink.
Both of these guys are extremely powerful, very tough. Yeah, there could be a finish at any moment.
The undefeated Telley looks to remain that way as he takes on Kyler Fairchild, the very exciting, unorthodox style fighter. Beautiful outside leg kick there by Fairchild.
Nice feints right here by Kyler. He's just kind of showing things so he can set up other kicks and just keeping Rakim on his back foot up against the cage.
That kick is just not going in Telley's
favor. You do not want to take very many of those leg kicks from Kyler Fairchild. Again with the punishment.
Yeah, he's like kicking through the check.
Kyler looking to implement the jab here.
Just gauging some distance. You can tell he's searching for an opening here.
Big shout out to our sponsors tonight: Thompson Law, Jewelry Hotels, OnlyFans, the U.S. Army, Smart Stop Self Storage, 420 Bait Company, and of course, Tip Share.
We're already seeing some blood here on the left leg of Telley. I'm assuming from one of those kicks for Fairchild.
And again with those devastating low kicks, and Kyler Fairchild takes an eye poke here.
That looked like a pretty sharp one too.
Let's see if we can take a look at the replay and see what happened. Looks like he goes to.
He's just reaching.
He was just reaching to stop.
Open.
To stop that body shot and just poked Kyler in the eye.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those.
Looks like it went pretty deep. We'll see if Kyler is able to recover. Has up to 5 minutes.
His eye already looks red around it.
Yeah. Looking a little frustrated there. Seems to be nodding to the referee that he's good, and we're ready to go back to fighting.
Stern warning there by our referee. Keeping those fingers closed.
Fingers, watch fingers.
He's still poking his fingers out there.
And he's got to be careful, though, because if it happens again, the referee is certainly going to take a point from him.
Yeah. Those
Just
kicks.
nasty leg kicks there.
I was waiting for the final kick.
base. Dismantling the base of Rakim Telley.
Yeah, we knew at some point that those kicks were going to turn him around.
Good clinch work here from Rakim. Just kind of keeping that head pressure on Kyler's chin, pushing him up against the cage.
Nice elbow and follow up.
Looking for a guillotine here.
Yep.
It looks pretty tight.
See if he can do
Rakim
it.
doing a great job at hand fighting here. Doesn't have both hands locked up,
Stands back up. Wow.
but he is
Big shots. But
gonna have some serious problems putting pressure on that lead leg.
Wow.
And he's bleeding from just above the ankle
yeah, because
from those low
Yeah,
kicks.
because
He's going to have to be careful was when he's stepping forward, he's still leaving that lead leg out so far for
Right.
Fairchild to just kick it again and turn him around.
Yeah, he's so heavy on it.
He's got an absolute nasty knot on his lower left leg.
Jab off here. Jab off here.
You know Kyler's going to go right back to it whenever he can.
Nice catch.
Catches the kick.
Trying to bait him into getting on the ground.
Kyler doesn't want any part of it.
And the ref makes him stand up.
I bet he goes right back to
Right
the
back to
calf
it.
kick.
You're right, Montana. He's very heavy on that lead leg to where every time he kicks it, he's off balance.
Right.
We've seen a TKO from leg strikes before. And if Kyler continues to land those low kicks, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it here tonight. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Talley seems to do pretty good here with the clinch work on the cage.
Great frame by Kyler. He's able to keep Rakim's face away so he can't.
And he is just destroying.
Wow. Rakim with the elbows.
That was right on the chin, and he recovered quickly. Look at this!
Big combo!
Wow.
Beautiful way to end that round.
What a way to end the opening round.
Man, he let loose on those hands.
And let's see if we can see how Kyler had that arm trapped.
Let's see if we can see that elbow.
So he was landing some shots here, and then as he wrapped up that arm, just landed heavy shots. Rakim coming back. What I wanted to see was the way that Kyler Fairchild had that, arm extended, but then Rakim came over
in
the
with
top
the
with that
elbow.
beautiful elbow.
I think that elbow is actually what caused the knot on top of Fairchild's right eye.
You can see that forming.
That was pretty
He's
nasty.
got a nasty hematoma forming.
Oof. Yeah, that was a clean elbow shot.
Luckily, it is above the eyebrow. Second round of this pro lightweight or light heavyweight bout.
You first. No space. There you go. Nice check. Nice shot, Rakim. Where's he going? Stay behind the ground. Just like I said. Nothing there. Stick the two to the body.
Man, that eye's swelling up fast.
And at this time, let's bring in from the coach's corner, Craig Campbell, to kind of give us his breakdown on what we've seen thus far.
So into the second round, it looks like Rakim really understands that he's got to get that leg off the ground. He's pre-checking as he moves in, trying to take the weight off. Mouthpiece just getting thrown from the mouth. Fairchild is landing cleaner, but Talley is landing bigger. I think that's where the fight is headed right now.
Well, A phenomenal breakdown by the Bellator veteran Craig Campbell will be joining us back in the commentary booth here shortly.
Rakim just is so boxer heavy right now. Oh, he
Another
gets poked
eye.
again.
Oh, man.
Oh,
And that will be a point deduction, I imagine.
Has to be, yeah.
That was the other eye, it looked like.
Let's see if we can bring up the replay here and see what happened. As the video truck is looking. Here we go. Yup,
Yep.
just extends again with that open palm.
And went right into the other eye. So Fairchild has taken pokes in both of the eyes tonight.
This will definitely be a point deduction. Hopefully the fight can continue. And let's take a look at the eye poke from round 1. You see Kyler looking to throw a shot, and then Rakim just extends that hand, pokes it into the right eye.
You just can't do that. You can't stand there and have your fingers extended
fingers
so
open,
much.
yeah.
Well, as tough as Kyler Fairchild is, I can guarantee you he's going to want to continue this fight. But the doctors are inside the cage, and they may have other plans.
The crowd in support of him standing, hoping that we can continue this fight.
Seeing if he can read the fingers. Oh, no. Seems like he's really struggling.
Yeah, he's bringing his head back to try and see how many fingers he's holding up.
Well, and the doctor's putting his hand on that hematoma,
Yeah.
which is definitely got to be excruciating
Oh,
pain.
yeah, that's probably
Maybe that's what it
yeah,
is.
That makes sense.
It's touching the knot on my head makes it hard to concentrate.
You're welcome.
Are they calling it? Or does he have more time?
Well, they're looking to wipe the eye of Kyler Fairchild to see if he can see after he wipes the sweat and blood from both of those eyes. Hopefully this fight can continue. Not the way either fighter would like this fight to go. And let's take a look at the poke that just happened again. It's just Kyler Fairchild throwing that jab and Rakim extending with an open palm.
Oh, no. He's got to be able to read the numbers that the doctor holds up. He's calling it. It seems like. Oh.
They're going to give him the full 5 minutes to recover. And if he is not able to see the amount of fingers that the doctors are holding up, obviously this fight will be off.
Man, how unfortunate.
Well, and you just don't ever want to see a fight in that way. You want to give these guys every opportunity to finish the fight and leave it in their own hands. Unfortunately, that does not happen. Let's take a look at some of the action from this fight so far. Beautiful leg kicks there by Fairchild. Opens up the combinations.
Man.
Talley landing some fights, and the fight is gonna continue.
Wow, wonderful.
This crowd is
loves
on
to
their
see it.
feet.
But 1 point taken away from Rakim.
Let's see if Fairchild makes him pay for that eye poke.
It looks like he's making the effort to actually close his hand
Back
out.
on that leg.
Oh!
Right on the button. He rolls to try and avoid another punch to the face. But Fairchild is relentless.
Nasty elbows. Fairchild
Goes for the
gets
trip.
taken
Nice
down.
trip and takedown.
And this is exactly what Talley wants. He's got to have time to recover because he was rocked from that shot of Fairchild.
And this is where Kyler does not want to be with his fight with Ja'Cory Savage. Just anytime he got to the ground, he was able to get controlled and not ever make his way back up to his feet. So that's probably a hole that Rakim saw in Kyler's game.
And with 3 minutes to work, definitely not the position Fairchild wants to be in. Got to start working to get back to his feet.
Looks like he's looking to stand.
Wow, good for him.
Great stand up from Fairchild.
Was able to create some space and immediately put his butt to the cage and stand back up. And Talley is doing everything he can to hang on. And I imagine Fairchild is going to go straight back to those low kicks.
Yep.
Yeah, if he just stays on those, he could get a stoppage with that.
Absolutely.
Big, heavy shots
Nice
from Kyler.
shots.
Got to be careful though.
Good
Yeah.
counter from Talley. Looks like they're both timing here for a good shot.
That left leg of Talley is just being brutalized, but he fires back with some beautiful shots that land on Kyler Fairchild.
If I was Kyler, I would stay heavy on those leg kicks. I mean, Talley is just basically giving it to him.
Yeah. Oh, with the slip from Rakim.
It was a nice head kick he delivered, though.
Right. He's going into the guard now. With about a minute left. Heavy ground and pound by Kyler to the body of Rakim.
Nice heavy punches to the body. Great head pressure from Fairchild.
Right here in front of the commentary booth, Kyler Fairchild is looking to get a stoppage in the second round.
Coming down to our last 30
seconds to go in round number 2.
Rakim's just trying to
Oh,
pull
nice.
him in tight to not take too much
Beautiful
damage.
elbow there.
Keeping that top pressure on him.
And
I think
Fairchild is just smothering
Covering the
Talley,
mouth.
covering his mouth, looking to disrupt that breathing. and
Oh,
landing some
big
nasty
shots.
Forcing Talley to move.
Talley is able to make it out of the second round. And let's take a look at some of the action from round number 2. Again with the leg kicks, Fairchild is just brutalizing that lead leg of Talley. Lands a beautiful check left hook that sits Talley on his butt. Immediately goes with some vicious ground and pound.
Yeah, there was a couple of those hooks that really sat Rakim down.
And again at that same left hook,
Nice.
beautiful shot to the body. Fairchild just delivering some crazy combinations. Talley rushing in with those shots. Goes
That's
for the
where the
high
slip
kick and
comes in.
slips. And then it was all Fairchild with the ground and pound from there.
Man, Fairchild is one warrior. I mean, he got poked in the eye, both eyes each time, and came back with a vengeance.
Yeah,
Dominating
trying to
again.
finish.
Well, our third and final round of this light heavyweight contest between Kyler Fairchild and Rakim Talley is underway. And if you're Fairchild, why do you change the game plan? You don't. You go back to those low kicks.
Back to the heavy hooks, back to the low kicks.
Whoa. Tyler's doing a good job getting through those hands.
Body lock attempt from Kyler here.
Stay under. You should have stayed under. That's fine. Stay under.
Fairchild looking for a takedown.
Oh, and he gets a
Beautiful
beautiful
execution.
flares the legs, lands straight, inside control. Tap!
He gets the tap!
Wow! I didn't even see the angle. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Was it a Von Flu?
Kyler Fairchild wins by submission in the third round.
I'd like to see the replay here from a different angle.
Nice.
And let's take a look at the replay here and see exactly what it was. He gets the takedown, but I couldn't see from my angle.
Yeah, Von Flu.
Oh,
Yep, it was a Von Flu. So
choke.
yeah, Rakim was trying to go for the guillotine, and Kyler synced in the Von Flu, which you don't see very often. When you do, I feel like it's more, you see big guys getting it because they're
Yeah.
big shoulders and
Yeah.
they're just able to drive that correct pressure in.
What a great way for him to recover after those eye pokes.
Yeah, when the fight almost got scratched.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 54 seconds of the third round for your winner by way of tap out due to Von Flu choke out of Frisco, Texas, Kyler KB Fairchild.
I am here with your winner, Kyler Fairchild. Kyler, you had to dig deep. You got poked in the eye twice. How badly were you hurt, and was your vision compromised from those eye pokes?
Oh, for the first 4 minutes, I was seeing double. I couldn't focus. The second one, he got me good. I mean, I know it wasn't intentional. He's trying to play defense, do what he can, but boy, I sucked.
Well, that's 2 wins in your professional career. Your only loss comes from the man challenging for the heavyweight strap tonight. What's next for you in your career?
Anybody at 205 can get that smoke. Who wants it?
Well, it was a very impressive finish. Is that something that you've been working in your camps?
Oh, absolutely. I'm working with one of the best teams in the state, one of the best teams in the country right now. All my guys at Next Gen, Coach Chris, Coach Austin, Raphael, all my guys up there are killers. Just give these boys a shout out. They're the ones that got me ready for this. 8 weeks of getting my ass whooped, but man, it made it worthwhile coming out here and getting to put on a for you guys.
Well, I can't wait to see you back here inside the cage. It was an honor to call your fight. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Kyler Fairchild.